the coach. This is Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner.
Here we go. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Garoppolo on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. I remember that game, December against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharpe's single-game record for a tight end. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 3 catches, 51 yards. There's Garoppolo to throw.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 13.
They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. Touchdown, 49ers! Tevin Coleman.
Here we go. Like 80. Lock. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Garoppolo connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Steelers.
Here we go. 21. Here we go. Like 20. Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Coleman. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Watch the screen. Watch out.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman.
Go ahead.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Allen, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first.
Here we go. 180!
It's your time, baby. We did it.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Here we go. 180!
On first down, Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
Here we go. 180! Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. On second down. It's Coleman, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess a good...
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
I'm coming.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Garoppolo. This is Coleman with the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
All day. Check. Crunch.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Go ahead.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo letting one go deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guy.
Here we go. 180!
I know he ain't got it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Here we go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I'm coming after you. Ship.
To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check nickel.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try now for Garoppolo. It's caught at the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like